What's going on, guys? I'm Bill and welcome to Bill's How To. Today I'm going to show you guys how to clean a shower screen to transform it from this into this. Let's do this. Today we're going to be revisiting one of my previous videos, which is one of the best hacks out there, hands down, when it comes to cleaning shower screens. Especially when you've got a screen that looks like this. I mean, we can barely see through the other side. This one here is nice and clean, which I've already just cleaned. That one over there is due for repair and also it's been cleaned, but I thought I'll go back to this one here and show you guys just how easy it is, in case you haven't seen it before, how I clean these shower screens to get them looking like brand new once again, with no scrubbing, no real harsh chemicals, nothing like that. Just a little hack that I like to do. But one thing I want to bring up is, do you actually think this is disgusting or do you think this is satisfying? So before you guys make up your mind and put your comments in the comment section below, I'm going to show you guys just how it is that I clean this here all up. So all I've got is a spray bottle, a little bit of vinegar in there, probably about 50 to 50, water and vinegar. And what I'm going to do is just spray this onto the shower screen. Now I spray this on the shower screen for a couple of reasons, just to help kill off any of that bacteria or any of the germs that are on there. And at the same time, I use it so that we can make all this mess here just that little bit more damp. And the reason why I want it to be damp is when I clean this off using my little razor blade here, I don't want this to go airborne, and I'll show you guys what I mean. So all I've got is just a simple little razor blade that I keep in my pocket all the time. And all I do is take this and we're going to clean this off simply by scraping it down. So don't worry if you're worried that you're going to scratch your glass or anything like that. As long as you haven't got it straight up against the glass, you're not going to scratch it. Just put it on a bit of an angle, and that's the kind of result you can get. So you can see here, we've got the leftover gunk on the edge of the blade here, and now we can see through perfectly. So this is all I do. I take the little razor blade and I just simply clean it all the way around. And once it's all clean, I simply wipe it all down using the squeegee, and you can see just how easy it all comes off. It's definitely fun, but it is a little bit dirty at the same time. You can see there, it works a treat. I mean, there's no doubting this whatsoever. It works awesome every single time. Especially when you've got those harsh stains, those really stubborn stains that just simply don't want to come off. It'll stand no chance against our little razor blade here. So I'll try and put some links in the description below in case you guys are interested in getting your hands on one of these razor blades. My battery's about to die, so I'll quickly go and replace it, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so I've replaced my battery. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to actually clean this whole screen. I just want to show you guys the difference. So I'm going to quickly squeegee all of this mess here off. Once again, give it a quick spray. And I'll show you guys the biggest difference between the two. So even if we try and clean this all off, and on the back here I've got some foam and some bristles, so if this was to come off easy, this should be able to take it off, but you can hear there how coarse it is. I'm struggling a little bit with one hand, but wipe that all the way down. Once again. Now this is just to show you guys the difference. So this section here is nice and clean. That section there isn't. Maybe if I come in a little bit closer. Clean. Dirty. Clean. Dirty. So you can definitely see the difference there. But I mean, when you look at that, you can't even tell there's glass right in front of the camera right now until you come down here. Then you're horrified again and you go back through the cycle. Disgusting or satisfying? Definitely keep this one here on your watch list, because you will eventually come back around to it. You're bound to have a shower screen, whether you buy a house, you move into a new rental property where somebody else hasn't maintained it, hopefully not you. But if you do watch this and you want to avoid having to go through the labor of using a little razor blade, Make sure you always squeegee down and clean your shower screens as frequently as possible so that you can avoid it. And once it's all done, guys, this is the finished product. So we've got a perfectly clean shower screen. Once again, you can see all the way through that simply by using, I still have to clean the floors, but simply by using a razor blade. So this is a little bit time consuming because you are using a little razor blade. However, I've cleaned hundreds of shower screens over the years. I've used different solutions, different chemicals, different methods of cleaning shower screens. And this is probably the most effective, guaranteed way to clean your shower screens back to brand new. So it is a little bit time consuming, but very, very effective. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video and you've learned something new. As always, like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Bill. Thanks for watching Billshowto. Have a look at all that gunk that it just picked up in one swipe. That hopefully doesn't look as bad as this one here does. This one looks almost frosted on one end. So you can see how much I've just taken out just by simply scraping it. That is excessive. You can see even the mess that's getting left on there as I start to scrape that off. So what I'll do is I'll just scratch off this whole middle section so you guys can see how easy it is to do, even without the use of a chemical. And the upside is you can actually see where it is that you've cleaned. And once you're done, that's what it looks like. Just a pile of gunk everywhere, all over the shower screen. And just scrape that all the way down. You can see just how dirty that is. We get the build-up right straight off the window or the screen, and it goes straight onto the blade. So you can see there, instantly clean without having to scrub whatsoever. Show you guys a quick demo. So all I do is just run around like that. You can see how it wants to flake off, and that's why I try and soak it with a bit of vinegar, just to prevent it from kind of floating around in the air, and we'll just keep that nice and wet. So this is the absolute best way I've ever come across, and I'm sure you guys haven't even seen anything like this. Comes up 100% perfect, like brand new.